Hey guys, welcome to the show. It's another week of Premier League football. You already know how it is, so let's go straight into it. I'm gonna go on to Man City, the current champions, because they sneakily try to get into that first position, just for a few hours, Yeah, they beat Everton 2-0. Was it 2-0? Let me check. Yeah, it was 2-0. They beat Everton. And Mr. Healand, looking at this lineup, Mr. Healand doing his thing, came in, from it's been a while from the injuries, so he did very, very well, So I'm going to touch on this game. I think it's a joke because looking at it here, Kevin De Bruyne was on the bench, a couple of big boy players was on the bench, resting on the bench. I think it's a little bit of a diss, to the Everton. Don't forget they're already facing the financial fair play rule, and for Manchester United to boost an ego full of players, on a bench and bring them on. I think they're just trying to rub it into Everton. I'm just kidding, man. So, but anyway, man, as you already know, Kevin De Bruyne came in, did his thing, assisted my man Healand, the number one striker in the country, did his thing and he's back on form, back into the goal scoring charts, So, well done to Man City, man. They think we're not gonna see them. They're trying to come on top of the Premier League, just for few hours, but that's we already know this is where they get strong. So guys, boy, we all just have to fasten our seatbelts, That's how we go. So well done to them, and great game, great finishes from the man Healand, So unlucky Everton as they still facing the relegation battle. Don't forget they deducted points. So that's for Man City trying to sneak up on us. So well done. Let's move to the next game. This one is a big game. I'm gonna go to the London Stadium between Arsenal versus West Ham. Yeah, they played at West Ham. How can I put this? Hammered got smashed by the Gunners. Anyhow you wanna put it, it was 6-0. 6-0. Like players were already fans was leaving half time. They were leaving the stadium. They got fed up. I would do the same if I'm watching my team and they're getting topped. 4-0 in half time is a joke. Look at the lineup from both teams. Strong team from both managers. Still no striker from what's his name, Arteta, Arsenal. They're playing with Force 9. And they did well because boy, great goals in this game. Great goals. They were just attack. This is bring back the old Arsenal that I know. Away from home doing this madness. Boy, I know Arsenal fans are happy with this one. Especially Mr. Rice going back to his old club as well. Giving the assists, doing all type of sorts, giving corners. He's got great accuracy in him. So it's a great game for them. As for West Ham and David Moyes, fans are saying he should get sacked. That's what I'm hearing. But I don't know. They need to give this man some money because they have money. Give this man some money. Let him buy some strikers, and let them do well because they have a big stadium. So why can't they invest in their strikers, man? So well done to Saka, man, and the rest of the team. That's Saka's 50th goal in the league. So people already saying he's a world-class player. What do you think, guys? Yeah, that's up to you guys to decide, but he's a great player. So well done. Let's move on to the next game. Yeah, we're gonna go to Liverpool. Actually, let's go to Liverpool. Liverpool versus who did Liverpool play again? They played Burnley. Yeah, 3-1 to Burnley. Boy, looking at the lineup, still no Salah. It's injured, as we all know, but it's a strong lineup from both teams. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? This game full of headed goals, beautiful goals. I'm telling you, diving headers and all type of headed goals. So it's great. I don't know what kind of head these guys have. They have some stone head, but anyway, it's great to see Liverpool, give back and respond to Man City. As remember they tried to sneak past them, go on top of the table, but they bounced back. 3-1 win, make a statement. Telling Man City, look, we're still in this. We're gonna fight you all the way to the end, which is what I like to see. We just don't want to see someone running away with the league. So that's great for Liverpool, man. As for Burnley, Vincent Company, unlucky to you. Or unlucky to these small teams. Sometimes I just feel sorry for them because you can't compare the firepower and the strength to these kind of teams, to Liverpool. Just look at their team, man. So well done to Klopp and what's his name and the team as they maintain first place, looking to chase looking to win this league. If anything, like I said, they're the only one that could do this to Man City. They've been there before, they've challenged. Remember the COVID days and all that. So they know what to do, man. So well done to those two teams as they trying to win the league. So we're going to go to the next game. We're going to go to Aston Villa versus Manchester United, my beloved team. It's good to see Manchester United again in the top 6. This is the second week in a row now, so they're maintaining that position. Yes, I understand there's a big gap from the top, from Liverpool to them, but as long as I can see them, we can see them. They're doing very, very well, And without Martinez, the number 1 defender, I was scared going into this game because you already know how Aston Villa is. They're too serious team, Emirates team. And look at the lineup, strong lineup again, I'm telling you. Like, Manchester United scored first. Yeah, we all know that. And, boy, they could have lost this game because this game was full of attacking football from both teams. So, well done. Especially Aston Villa were playing at home. Onana, Manchester United goalkeeper, he was the best goalkeeper, best player on the pitch that day. I'm sorry to say, sometimes this guy confuses me. He's the best player one game, and another game he's just the worst player. So I still think he's still a good player anyway. But he did well to rescue Manchester United. As you can see, Aston Villa was creating so many chances before they actually finally scored. And you can see from the celebration from Lewis, you can just try to rub it in front of Onana saying, look, we finally scored a goal. Do you understand? But that wasn't too long because, Manchester United, what they do best, like to score late goals. And they did that with McTominay coming in, doing his thing. This guy's the top goal scorer, for this club. And Healand, these two are the top goal scorer. So that's great. We always want a midfielder to chip into the goals, as we would see from every club. So that's great win for Manchester United, man. Trust me. Young Maynard doing his thing. This guy, people already say he should play for England. I don't know about that. But still, he's a good player, man. Look at his skill. The skills he done before this goal, before the McTominay goal, that's what created a chance for everyone, to be quite honest. So that's a great win for Mr. Ten Hag and his team. So that's fantastic. Let's move on to the next game. What we have here? We have, Tottenham and Brighton. Yeah, Tottenham-Brighton. Boy, Tottenham won. This is called Tottenham won 2-1. Great win for Tottenham as they're maintaining this league position, Like, I'm telling you, this is the best I've seen Tottenham play for a very long time. They might not win the league, but they're in a good position, man, playing good football. This is what every fan wants to see. Remember the West Ham fan leaving the stadium, But these guys, Tottenham fans, because their team is playing well and they're doing good, they don't have no reason to leave the stadium. So that's great, man. Great win for Tottenham, and Mr. Johnson, I really like Johnson, coming from Nottingham Forest. He's a little bit of an injury prone, but if he can try to stay fit, he can get into this Tottenham team and be one of their main danger players, alongside what's his name, Madison and Skelly and whatever his name is. So that's a great win for them boys there, man. So well done. I think that's my top 6 teams here. So well done. And don't forget there's Champions League this week. So obviously, as you already know, I think there's 4 teams from the top 6 playing in Europe. There's Man City playing in Europe. There's Arsenal playing in Europe. There's Aston Villa playing in Europe. Yeah, Liverpool. So that's it for my top 6 teams. So let's look at the league table as things stand. Yep, obviously, Man City is back. Liverpool is back on top again, and Man City is still trying to chase them. Tottenham is still there and there. Arsenal there as well. Aston Villa and Manchester United. That's your top 6. So that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Before we go, I'm just gonna go into African Cup of Nations. Well done to Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast for beating the Super Eagles, Nigeria. I'm not happy. Because I created, so much noise online, thinking that my boys are going to do it, but we didn't do it. I'm a bit pissed off. But anyway, they made the boys proud. They did well, because they never had that much of a good team anyway going into the tournament. So I'm proud of the Nigerians. Ivory Coast, they're the hosts. They did their thing. They were down, down. Their big elephant was down, but he came back up, and rise and did his thing and won the trophy. So well done to all the players, all the managers, all the fans. It was great. I enjoyed this tournament. Last year's one, the Senegal one, and this one now, Ivory Coast. It's a great competition, man. So people are still saying why they're doing in the middle of the Premier League. I don't know. If you can produce good football like this, I don't see any problem with it, man. So guys, thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe, guys. Yeah? Have a blessed week.